Hey Cancer, how are you? My fellow Cancerians, this is going to be a really interesting month. Um, Anybody who was a little bit up against it last month, including myself, which is why I'm a little bit late with these this month, will understand that. It's been quite difficult for many Cancerians. We are very much quite emotional creatures, and it can be a bit difficult. And I think that we've got now Mars in Cancer, which is a positive. And of course, like our fellow Aries, another cardinal sign, it's going to be interesting because we've had two Aries moons. Well, we are going to have by the time we get into the eclipse on the 20th. Now, if you've got it's at 29 degrees is this eclipse, guys, so anything between 25 and 30 degrees for all the cardinal signs being sort of Capricorn, Aries, Cancer and Libra. So yeah, we're going to feel that. Anybody else? Fixed signs: Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, 0 to 5 degrees. Going to feel it. All right, so obviously if you've got those degrees, you know which houses they're in if you look at your chart, so you're going to be working that out. Do you know what? I'm going to leave them. They wanted to pop out. I'm going to leave them. I'm working with a brand new deck this month. These cards are absolutely beautiful, so I'm going to leave those there. And I'm working with 12 of these. These are Mystic Tarot, and anybody who actually is a reader, I was thrilled to get hold of these. So let's take them out. I'm going to do a little bit of a spread this way and get them over. So let's have a little look here, Cancer. I'm excited. Oh, get it the right way around. Right, justice, balance, guys. Whoa, I can read. Wow, judgment. These are great. Okay, and don't forget these jumped out of the deck. We've got 3 majors, and the last one is the Ace of Cups. Hallelujah. All right. So I do have quite. I've got several planets, key players actually in my chart that are between, they're quite late degree. So I'm actually glad to see this month. As I said, some of us have had a pretty difficult time of it. So again, walking away. The Queen of Wands, Strength Energies, this came out earlier. The Lovers, ooh, contracts. What else have we got? The Knight of Wands, interesting. House, King of Pentacle energy, the Hierophant, tradition, and 10 of Pentacles, guys. So again, could be contractual. We've got to be done right. Okay, so let's go from the top with these. Okay, now then, a lot more balance for us this month, Cancer. Okay, and if you've been feeling a little weary, that would make a lot of sense. I feel certainly this last month, making decisions, judgment energy, of course, does talk about new opportunities. It is about life's renewal, and I certainly can relate to that at the moment. The Magician energy is talking about lots of potential. It is talking about manifestation. All right, so Scorpio energy is the Magician energies for me. So again, this manifestation, this sort of transmuting, what may have been quite difficult. And I did say to you at the very beginning of the year that I felt that we're not really going to get into the swing, guys, until around March, April time. Well, here we are. So slow starts. We had that long transit with Mars in Gemini, which has been quite difficult, but now Mars has moved into your sign, Cancer energy. I would like to say that Mars is a very physical sign as well. So if we've had problems around health, for instance, particularly around the gut, the digestive system, and I can certainly relate to that. But if we take it as finding balance, looking at what we've actually got, Magician energy, it's like we have everything here, Ace of Cups does talk about new opportunities, does talk about love, certainly. So if you are, in the market or you actually have something already in that basket, Cancerians, then this could certainly talk to me about finding balance, making the right decisions, looking at something and thinking, yeah, I'm in a much better place than I have been. There is a lot of potential. I see this Ace of Cup energy, again, water. We've got a lot of water in the sky, certainly at the moment. A lot of water in the sky, and as I said, we have got this second moon in Aries at 29 degrees. Of course, we had the new moon in Aries. Now we've got this eclipse in Aries on the moon, sun and moon. So where we're going here is definitely talking to me about the end of anything that's been really problematic for you guys. Okay, so sort of getting it sorted in your head, you know, recognizing now that there is an opportunity to find that balance, find that cooperation if we are talking about partnership, or even walk away, you know, to a degree. Or, you know, the Seven of Swords, people read this very differently, but I always look at this seven and think, you know, I'm not going to make that same mistake. Okay, I don't want to find myself in a situation where I feel an element of betrayal, or I've betrayed myself. You know, I mean, if we are talking about health, for instance, if it's been a dietary issue, right, I'm not going to eat that again. You know, I'm now going to do the right thing. I'm going to sort of honor this Hierophant energy, guys, in whatever shape this is coming in, wherever you are at the moment, Cancer. This is definitely talking to me about why getting things right, doing it properly now. All right, so let's have a little look here. Queen of Wands, I love it for Cancerians. Again, cardinal energy is powerful. This eclipse, you're going to feel it. Strength energy, love it. Again, contractual, can talk to me about lovers coming together, marriage, so on and so forth, but it can talk about business partnerships. We may be getting two heads together, discussing the possibilities of where we're going to go next with this new beginning. Very much about getting our finances in order. I can put my hands up to that one as well, guys. You know, and sort of not being too frivolous. And this is it is difficult because we have got Mars in Cancer energy. All of us, you know, maybe want to do something with the house, maybe want to pretty things up. But whatever this is, we're leaving this past habit or this past way of doing things, we're leaving that behind, okay? And that includes the mindset as well, I want to say. All right, now Pluto is in Aquarius. Aquarius, as you know, can be very transformational, and he's going to be operating in our 8th house. So again, that's a Scorpio energy. He's very comfortable in the 8th, but he is in Aquarius. So again, you know, unexpected, you know, gifts in a way, you know, but things that are going to accelerate that soul journey in a way, get you where you need to be. This is very much where we're at, and this is how I'm reading this Pluto, this transformative, shape-shifting energy. For me personally, my website is gone now from the end of April. The website will be down. I'm redesigning all of that. I'm working on other projects, and this may well be what's happening here for you guys. Okay, out there. So again, Seven of Swords energy. You know, where we've been going about things, where we haven't seen things, or we haven't wanted to, because, you know, cardinal energy, we can be quite, even though we are quite soft Cancerians, and we are solid. Don't forget, we are empire builders. We're cardinal. So yeah, even though we may have had a degree of disappointment, we're now acknowledging that actually what we need, we have already within the self, if you like, or within the partnership. We're looking to build, we're looking to strengthen these, both the self, the partnership, the body, anything that we've been working with or working through, tying up family ties, getting things sorted out with contractual agreements. Again, Knight of Wands energy can talk to me about movement, property, things that we're dealing with. Do we stay? Do we go? I mentioned this earlier. And I just feel that, again, it's almost like, yeah, becoming much more grounded. Now, it hasn't been easy, and Saturn in Pisces, Saturn is about regulation and rules and the way that we've structured reality up until this point. I've talked about this many times within the readings. Now, because we've got a lot of water in the sky, and it is going to affect, well, obviously water signs, but Cancerians particularly, this cardinal energy, Saturn in Pisces. Pisces, at the end of the day, it knows no borders. There aren't any borders, but Saturn is about boundaries. Okay? So again, coming back to what we're talking about, guys, if it's a relationship, if it's finance, working out what we can do, what we cannot do, doing things properly, getting things organized, all right? Saturn energy is very organized. This is Taurus, by the way, so this is money. All right, and again, this Ten of Pentacles, getting it right, securing. This is another Saturnian energy, is security. It's Capricorn. So again, you guys are going to be hit with this eclipse as well. So we're going through another gate here. All right, this month. It's a powerful month, Cancer. Okay, and as I said, if you have got late degrees, then you're going to feel this eclipse. You are going to feel it more than the other signs would. Okay, so yeah, establishing those borders, recognizing limit. Okay, because we've got this Saturn to Pisces, trine Mars in our sign Cancer, and along with that South Node in Scorpio. So don't forget Pluto, Scorpio energy. So again, it's like resources, guys. Looking at what we can do. I don't know I can't remember that biblical text. Give me the wisdom to, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not quite in the scripture. See, it's just gone to clean out my head. But, recognizing what we can change and what at the end of the day is not going to change. And maybe we then have to look at whether or not we do move away from that with this wand energy. All right, with this wand. Okay. So that's important. King of Pentacle, again, I'm liking it. It's security. King of Pentacle, there's a maturity. And again, we can be very, very generous. Cancerians, we're very generous with our time, with our emotion, with our counselling, with our money. And it may well be that we have done that within a relationship. And maybe we haven't been nurtured. Very important as we're moving into Mars in Cancer. It's about self-nurturing as well. Okay? So this eclipse, let me just move on for you guys and find out where we are with this. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, again, just hang a second. I just want to make sure I got this right. I have. Yeah, again, as I said, this eclipse is going to be happening in this 10th, in the 10th house. So, very interesting. Sorry, I paused for a moment there. This is actually quite interesting. So again, it may be where we're looking at, again, how we're going to generate more money. Do we work with what we've got? All right. So, or do we look to pastures new because the opportunities are here? We just have to, seek them out, and they are coming. I'm really smiling as well because, by the time we get to the 20th of April, Mercury will have moved into Taurus. We've got Uranus in Taurus, and relationship, partnership energies in that, all quite tightly together. Not so much the Juno, but certainly the Mercury and the Uranus. So, and it is in Taurus. So again, for me, it's about thinking outside the box as to how we can make more money. All right. So, and we certainly, many of us, we're all collective, we're trying to do that for those of us that are less, established, if you like, less secure around finances. So, yeah, a lot of good energy coming in, Cancer. I'm pleased with this. I think it's pretty good. I mean, I say that because obviously I'm a Cancerian, but what this is saying to me is actually, by the time we get to the end of the month, we've really started to work it out. We've found a degree of balance. We've found a compromise, guys. All right? Because we do put our heart and soul into something. But Mars, the physical body, the physicalness of us, the assertiveness, the warrior energy in Cancer. So a little less hectic, moving out of the Gemini, a little bit more laid back. So if you want to work on the house, you know, this is the time to do it. You want to get people in to do the house, but also get your finances organized. Don't overspend. Again, we've got this Jupiter energy. It is important that we don't overspend, all of us, and the whole thing's going to come together. So yeah, if you've been waiting to get those jobs done, if you've not been sure whether or not you could afford to do it, or you could afford to make changes, or how are you going to make those changes, the plan's coming together. Okay, Taurus, and this 10, I'm pleased. So it's all here, Cancer. Enjoy it. When you get through this gate, you'll know where you're going. So you take care, and I will catch you next month. God bless now.